hello all. Sorry for that slightly messy start there. I forgot which buttons were the correct buttons. My thought process, I just lost it. That'd be great if I could find it again. Today we are going to be, oh yes, I'm gonna go, I have like 0 lights on. Hold up, let me go put on some lights. I'll be right back. Alright, that's better. You can actually see me now. Where was I? Today I am going to be working on some more trans cow things for my wife's channel, which I am going to, you know what, I'm not going to point it out. If you are in the chat, it is the person called the Trans Fat. For those of you on my YouTube channel, it will be linked below. And for those who are seeing this and are not in the chat and or in my YouTube, it's the Trans Fat, which is one of the channels that I have promoted on my channel. So those are some places you can find her. So she didn't love what we did with the badges last time. She just feels like they're more of emotes than badges. So we're going to be changing those to emotes and changing those from emotes and making some new sorry, she said she's linked below and got excited. My brain. So we're going to change those ones to size those ones for badges. For emotes, and we are going to be making some new ones for badges. So we're going to start doing the badges today. I'm not sure how many I'm going to get done, because a lot of them are just like full new art. Here we go. And some of them are okay, and now we take the one we already have started and go from there. So we will see how it goes. First thing we're going to do is we're going to do this. Make it a size that's easier to work with. I have done some more art stuff in between the first time I did this and now. So there are some things that I will change about the way that I do the art myself. I will be doing it in more layers and leaving more layers available for the fact that I don't think it's overly important for this one, but I want to get into the habit of it because when you have more layers and stuff, it becomes easier to do things for animation purposes, to make like animated emotes and things like that. And of course, like you saw if you were here last time for my art, you saw the struggles of the fact that I would have, I ended up having to erase lines and stuff because I forgot to save a version of just the line art, so that I couldn't color it without, recolor it without messing up, without having to do a lot of extra steps. So I'm going to work on not making it so that I have a bunch of extra steps that I have to deal with. For those who are looking at my screen, you can see that there is a thing that says to shave head, 31, and then in brackets 62%, and then it says 4 days to go. What that is I have a challenge right now to get 50 followers, and if I get 50 followers by the end of the month, I will be shaving my head on stream. So for anybody who's interested in that, please make sure you leave me a follow on my Twitch. I'm not sure if this video will go live on my YouTube channel before the end date for this, but the end date is on Thursday. which it says 4 days to go, so it might, the timer thing that I have going might end the morning of Thursday, but I will, on Thursday, if I'm streaming, because if I feel well enough to stream, I'll stream, and I will make a, like, some sort of countdown, I guess, and then after that stream, there is a few more hours that it's possible for followers to join for this to still take effect. But for the most part, once that stream is over, if we don't meet our goal, we don't meet our goal. So please follow if you want to, see me horrendously butcher my hair on Thursday. Not on Thursday, next month. So, I guess we should begin some of our art here. So we are going to start with an egg. And I just realized I don't know the best way to make an egg. And I've been working on using some of the tools more recently. I honestly think if we just do... Nope, that's definitely... Well, I guess I can just adjust the size here. We just adjust the size of this circle to what we want. Nope, I did not leave enough space for the top part of it. I should edit, undo. So I think if we start with this will work. I think we'll just try to use these to make a nice circular egg. So we're gonna do no fill. And we're going to make sure we make the lines a little bit thick. Okay, we just have to remember whatever thickness we use to use it for all of them. So I'm actually going to go in here and I'm going to type 4. So it's 4 pixels thick. Or it's going to be 4.43. I don't want 4.4. Apparently there's limitations on the sizes. I can't have just like 4 pixels. Okay, it's gonna be the 3.79 pixels is what we're gonna use for thickness here. Then if we open up a new page here, oh my goodness, that's not centered. Hold up. Let me center this. Is that centered? I can't tell. Okay. Hold up. That looks at least enough centered, is what I'm gonna call it. And we're gonna try to use this tool again. Nope. The problem is I need to like... Oh shoot, edit. Oh goodness. Edit, undo, bring on this. So we just elongate this. Honestly, that made a better egg shape than my... Well, because I wanted it to be more round is my whole thing about it. So I think we're just gonna make some... We're gonna line up some of these lines. I feel like a little bit wider is better. This is gonna be... Oh, can I not fix it like I did the other one? Let's see. Oh no, if we go back into shape, we're good. I've barely used the shape here, so this needs to be the 3.79 thickness. Now theoretically, there should be a point at which these eggs overlap, and we're gonna somehow make that a nice smooth edge. Which I don't think will be that hard, to be honest. I could just... We'll add a layer so we can look at this. Okay, I think we can manage, we can work with this shape. So we're gonna... See, the problem is we have to, like, convert to, like, a normal layer somehow. Maybe if I duplicate the layer. Let's try duplicating the layer. No, because the problem is it's like a shape, and I don't know how to fix this. I just want to blending options? No, that's not the right thing. I should have tested this out before deciding to do this, but I literally last minute decided, hey, I could just use the shape tool to make better rounded shape. So I think if I add a layer here, I can take this, take this shape, copy it, and paste it onto the new layer, and nope, that did not work. Nope, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh my goodness, what have I done? There we go. Figured out the buttons I need to hit. I just want to erase those lines I don't want. Okay, the option has become, I'm just going to take my pen and draw over the shape for the jet to try to make a nice thing of the shape. I should probably, if I was a smart person, I would change the opacity. Okay. I just got nervous and I was like, is my smoothing on? And how I would not have drawn a line that nice if I didn't do smoothing. Oh dear Lord. It was so nice. Why can't I do it on this side? Hold up. I have an option. 5. There should be not that button. Theoretically, there's a way to flip just all of it. I just select everything, then flip everything. Beautiful. Tori, if you're there, we talked about the coloring of the egg. I just want to ask, like, how many kinds of spots do you want on the egg? Sorry, for those who are like joining me in here, and you're like, you're drawing cows, so why are you making it this oval shape? This oval shape is an egg. It'll make more sense later, but for now, we are making an egg. So I'm just gonna make some random splotches here, and Tori will be able to tell me whether or not she likes it, if she's paying attention. Do you want them like perfectly round, like closer to what an egg would look like, or are these like these little Yoshi spots is what I'm gonna call them. Look good. I don't know what the no is for. This is exactly what you're thinking. Okay, perfect. So we're just gonna go in here and start with color. I'm gonna change the this one was the super quick one that we were making, and then the rest of them were more time problematic. So I do want to make a note of how long each thing's taking me to make. So I forgot that I haven't colored it, and therefore it doesn't count yet. Okay. Need to change the background color. You know what, this color that I have on as my default color here is perfect. Now we are doing this because we are going to be painting the egg in white. You should definitely explain why it's an egg. Because it was your idea and it's brilliant. Okay. So the reason we are, why is this not working? Oh, because I'm painting with I am painting with the purple color. So the reason we have, an egg when we're talking about this cow is it is a trans cow, and we are going to have it slowly hatch. And for those who are not aware, someone who is considered an egg is someone who has not gone through the journey to discover that they are someone who is in fact trans. Don't mind me and my brushing of this egg here. I'm just gonna fill it up with some white color, and then we'll do the color patches on top. Cracking the egg would be like someone realizing that they are in fact trans, and they are slowly realizing it. Yeah. Alrighty. So now that we've got, you can see that I guess we got a bit of the edge here that I gotta fill in the color here. Tori, do you want any sort of shading on any of these, or do you want them just solid block colors? Now we're gonna go back to our background and make it white again. Shading, a little would be my preference. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna start with the basic colors, and then we will go in with some shading. Because this brush allows me to, I've learned how to shade a lot nicer. So I am good with putting some shading in. Let me find, I have my reference. So this is the one that I made first for Tori. So I'm just going to be taking colors from this one. Sorry, that's my reference page for some other work. Well, for some other of these, some of these other pieces of art that I'm going to be doing for this. Maybe not matching the color locations they maybe not matching color the color locations if they are there. I don't fully understand what you're trying to say. Are you saying like don't match the blobs on the cow with the egg? That was not my intention, but I can't quite tell what you're saying. Okay, I do not intend to match up the colors. So you let me know if this is too matching of the line up matching with the outlines. I need to make this brush smaller. That leaked way too much onto the white. Sorry, just give me a second. Okay, or it's not gonna work for me. Oh, I just did it in so many small strokes. Should probably do these colors in a different layer. Sorry, I'm just realizing that I want to do the colors in a different layer so that when I shade, I don't, so that I don't have the issue of, when I shade having to mess with more of the colors. Like, sorry, deal with the brush going over the lines too much. I don't think I can undo any more of this. I'm not gonna worry about that little spot, but we will just cover that up in some more blue here. I didn't want this to be the blue. Why am I doing this the blue? Well, let me have a look here. I want that spot to be the blue. That's not horrible. Problem is with these 4 spots, it's really hard to determine where I want the colors that won't look weird. So I'm gonna start with this one here that I definitely want this one to be blue. Just like either of the the top 2 are gonna be blue or the bottom 2 are gonna be blue. Like there's no way around that unless I do 2 pink insides, which are also not ideal. Well, since I already made this one mostly blue, so we'll keep going with it. Sorry, I got distracted by the music. I can focus. So I'm sorry to everybody who watches me regularly. I have not been well, and that's why I haven't been streaming as often, but I am hopefully doing better now and will be able to meet the stream needs. Without without it being too much for me. So I will hopefully be streaming a lot more often again. I'm currently aiming for today and Thursday, and then hopefully back to my every twice a week thing. Do not repeat the text on stream. Okay. Well, that's got me curious. It's less embarrassing than she thinks it is, but I'll respect her wishes. I can see where this is going to be a problem. So I'm basically going to put this baby cow into this egg. And if I do that, well, it's not going to be quite this. I'm going to make some changes in the long run, but I guess you can't really. The only problem is that blue one, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna switch this pink and blue one. And then we go to this layer still, and we're just gonna go here and erase all this pink. Goodbye, pink. And we'll erase all this blue in here. I don't know if that's gonna really affect anything, but I'm gonna bring the eraser across it and hopefully get the. I guess I could and turn this off and see if I can get. So the only one I can't get is the blue that's on the white layer. I'm gonna turn up my music a little bit. It's very. I made a playlist like right before stream, because I needed some more upbeat music for my less, like, because sometimes I can have the super chill music on and that's what I need, which for most of my art streams probably will be the chill music, and then most of my Sims videos will also be that. Ooh, I like the way that turned out. So I think this is our first piece done. Just have to make note of it, the approximation of time. And now we shall we're going to file new, create. The colors don't look filled in. I forgot to do our shading. So let's go and finish our shading, but like, dear Lord. They look like they look like they are bleeding into the white. Yeah, they are bleeding into the white a little bit. I can fix that. That's just because this brush is a little bit more bleedy, is what I'm gonna call it. But I need to go back to white anyway, so I'm just gonna. I will go around the edges and make sure they're not bleeding into it. You should make a separate layer for the white and put it over top. That is an option, but I have already done it on the bottom, and I really don't want to do it a second time. Plus, it doesn't overly matter on this one. This might be a problem, because yeah, now I'm putting white on the. I don't know why I'm doing white. I should just be doing eraser edit. Undo. Hold on, let me undo a couple things here. Okay. Let me take the eraser and erase the bleeding edges. Because it'll be easier to get the bleeding edges with the eraser than trying to paint over it. I feel like I went a little too deep there. I think I just need to touch up this blue one a little bit as well. Wow, so demandy. I tease. I felt it was very done, and then I remembered that I needed to do something else, and then it's like, ah, yes, look at all the problems that you need to fix. That's why you never say you're done. Just always be in progress. You're a paying customer now. That is true. You now are officially paying me for my work, so. Okay. That fills that one in now, and then we'll just make sure we take the eraser and just get any bleeding edges. And I know it's probably my fault that I'm using this brush, and I should probably use a different brush, but I'm also just gonna make sure there's no pink. Ah, there is some pink still left on the edges here. There we go. I fixed it. Right now we're gonna pop these ones away for a minute here, and we are gonna talk about shading. And I know how I'm going. I prefer the light to be, so I'm gonna make the light that. I don't know how dark I want to go. So we're going to start here and go from there. I feel like I used the eraser. I feel like that was nothing. If I use the right tool, that'd be a little bit more, make more sense. I'm just going to go in along down the bottom. And up along one edge here. I feel like this feels like the right kind of shading. I'm still new to shading, so my apologies for everybody who's like, oh no, that looks absolute garbage. Or like, oh, this is an easier way to shade. Just go over the whole thing with a different color. I know that's an option. Maybe I should do that though. Actually, I'm gonna do that. Don't mind me. Don't mind that the gray is over top of stuff. I will change the opacity and it'll make sense. I feel like that is how we want to shade it, just because it is a rounded object, so the light is kind of coming in on the side but also kind of from the top, and I like that way that looks. And then I'm going to bring down the shade a little bit more, and we're gonna go along this bottom corner. I am on my brush, we're good. I'm just gonna go along this bottom corner, focusing on the bottom corner part. I don't know if I used the right color for doing shading, but we will start with this, and then we'll bring the opacity down and see if we like it. See, I feel like the problem is it brings a little bit of dustiness to the pink and the pink and the blue instead of bringing it a shading color. But I have a fix. I know this might seem weird, but I'm going to change to a purple, and I'm going to redo this shading in purple. That's good. I'm upstairs. Refer to text if questions why. I feel like I knew why she's just off of her computer for now. So we get to make full decisions on our artwork, and she can't say anything about it. That's a lie. Once she's out of the shower, she'll probably. Oh no, yeah, see, she's like I said, she's on here, she can tell. You can still hear. I guess that's fair. You can still have the audio on if you're in the shower. But you can't respond unless you actually, like, get out of the shower. But you also can't see. So you can't... So if I go, yeah, this looks good to me, and then you absolutely hate it, you can't tell. I'm not going to worry too much about that corner because I'm going to make it a bit of a darker purple than I got going on now. Well, maybe I should start with a lighter purple. I really don't know. We are going to get this whole spot here. And I get color over that gray we didn't like. The opacity's on 100, right? Yeah, okay. Get this edge. A little bit. Okay, now we're gonna grab our, oh, I forgot to do the top part of this. There we go. Now we are going to grab our a slightly darker purple. We won't go too much darker this time, and we'll just go along bottom corner here. It's maybe should be a smidge darker, but I'm gonna start with this, and then if I wanted a smidge darker, I will bring up the color some more. Just go like this. Now, theoretically, if we bring down this opacity, it should look like some nicer shading. Just want it to be about here. That, yeah, using purple for shading. I think usually you use it for night shading. I do think I put too much shading on here though. So I am going to go over with the eraser and just erase some of it. I know it'll make my lines a little more harsh, but I can also go over with the purple again. There's too much. It is too much shading. I'm fixing it, okay? But yeah, I usually use like the purple for. I know. Well, let me present. How I learned it was the purple should be like using the purple for night shading. Honestly, I actually don't hate this. I fixed it. I might do a little bit less on this corner here. Smooth it out a bit. There, I fixed it. I actually don't think I even want to go in and harden the edges again, but I am going to go around the edge here just for any spillage that happened. But you definitely can't tell the other tone I used. So I might pop onto a new layer. Then go with the new layer. I will do a darker orange. A darker purple. Put the shading on, and then we'll see if we want to have the slightly darker in this bottom corner. If I used not the eraser, it would help. I feel like that's not the right kind of angle I want, though. Just along the bottom. Like how I can hear her in the shower and then she responds. It's like she popped out of the shower to look or something. Okay, we're gonna bring down the opacity quite a bit. Yeah, I like that, like just that little bit more. I don't know if it'll show in the batches, but to me it's nice to have at least 2 layers of shading. Give it a bit more depth. And again, we're just gonna go with the eraser over the edge here for any spillage. Alright. We have fixed our beautiful egg. The shading was definitely way too much to begin with. But here we are with our beautiful cow egg. And now, can I multi-select? That's the question. I can. Control C. Control V. Beautiful. We were able to copy our egg over. So I am going to quickly save a copy. File save as cow egg and save it to my desktop. Perfect. Alright, and now we shall begin our second photo of the day, which actually I can now put how long it took me to make one. This one will, however, will take way less time. I'm just going to consult my board of pictures, which all of the links for where I found them on Pinterest are on the screen for these ones, because I wasn't grabbing a ton of like references that were like, just for vibes and possible usage. This was just like, these are the ones that I'm like likely looking at for information. So we want some cracking downwards and across. So excuse me. Oh. Okay, it was just like, I needed to look at some egg cracking to fully get the vibe of the cracks. So I can draw one in here and it not look absolute trash. Oop, wrong way. I forgot how. I was like, what am I doing? I'm just gotta unselect all my layers here. And we're gonna add a layer and we're gonna put it below the shading. Actually, I don't think it will matter because we're using black, but I have it below the shading. We're gonna have a couple of cracks in here. So I think it's important to have one right across that here. I'm using the purple color. Let's use black. I'm also using the wrong brush. Let's use the correct brush. That would help. Alright, here we go. There we go. I feel like if we just get a smaller branch coming off this way. I think we're gonna stick with this, the smaller crack, and we're gonna have a small crack in here as well. Splitting in a few different directions. Oh, I feel like I'd added too many there. I just didn't want them all to be Y-forks. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Hold up. Sorry, everybody. I have a slight issue going on. Just give me a moment. Oh, it has done it, hasn't it? I think we are in. Oh, no, we're okay. We're good. I'm just gonna take this smaller crack. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Forgot to switch the brush size. Brush size even tinier. Can you please undo? Dear Lord. And we're just gonna have it split off from here for another like slightly longer crack. And then I think we're gonna have one also near the bottom here. You love it. That is good news. I'm gonna make a slightly bigger brush, and we're gonna go in here and do one crack along the bottom here. You don't want the bottom crack? Okay. Did you want just these two then? Or did you want me to add a couple more thin ones? Like you could add a few thin ones off this bigger one, or... Okay, do you want it just like that then? And you want the blue one to have a few more larger cracks. Okay. Do you like this? I have an idea. Let me undo these. So if I just go like here, I can branch off like this. Maybe one more little branch. There. Now tell me. I just did one more little line that you have to confirm or deny. It's too symmetrical. Oh, okay, I don't know what's... You keep saying on the blue, but that doesn't help me. Like, are you talking like this line right here? Like this, hold up. This spot right here? Oh, hold up, that was a horrible circle. This spot right here? Is it this one here that you don't like? The blue side on the but on the white. This one? Or are you talking this big like wide Y? Yeah, you can come to the door. I don't know how that'll help. Everybody will be graced with my wife's beautiful voice.
Yeah. So on the blue side, we'll lose the white. Like, so where the, not where the blue is, but where the white is on the blue side,
Yeah.
there's a V at the top.
A B.
Like a, it looks like a V. It's like a split.
Oh, a V.
Yeah, so there's a V at the top. I don't like that top pointing branch. It just seems
Okay,
completed.
I'm gonna make an adjustment and you're gonna tell me if this is what you mean by fixing it.
Yeah, so that one's good. And then the same line on the white, the bottom of the V that splits off like this into the white from the block.
Yeah,
I don't like how symmetric it is.
I don't know what that means, but
It goes like this.
I made an adjustment and you won't have seen it quite yet. It should be available to see now.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, thank you.
Alright, so this is our second one done, assuming that Tori agrees with all of the adjustments here. File, save as cow, egg, cracked. Now we are going to take all of these layers again. So I'm going to put this one as this egg only took me about 10 minutes. The other one took me 41 minutes. Control C, file new, the correct size, Control V. Alright, here we are with our cute little leg. I forgot what the next one was. Let me think about what this is. I have it in my notes. Okay. We are now doing what I'm going to call the chipped egg. So we're gonna take these cracks and add to them. And what I mean by add to them, I mean I'm going to make them holes. We'll make them half holes. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to go in here and paint where the hole is gonna, like, the hole shape is gonna be. I don't like that doesn't just... Actually, no, I like that. I just need to do it shorter. I don't like that it's perfectly on the line of the pink. I can get this line in a way that I like it. That'll be okay. So that part's gonna be a hole. And since we've worked very hard on this, I'm gonna also make this a hole. So we're gonna make those two spots holes and then throw it in a couple more crack lines. I definitely think I need to... Actually, no, that one deep crack line is probably fine. And then just make sure we branch off of it. We'll put a crack line in the bottom here. You're back at your computer? Great. You can let me know if you're hating my art. I'm gonna put another stress line in here. Apparently you died in ARK? That's funny, but also I feel so bad for you that, like, that's your life. Okay, and now we're gonna go in here and erase the patches that are now holes. The circles are too symmetrical. Is it like the holes themselves, like they look like one another? I can see that. I've got an idea. They look like ice. What if I made this hole all the way to the edge of the egg? They also don't line up on the blue. Well, it's fine that they don't line up. It's an egg cracking. They don't crack perfect. You just have to tell me whether or not you hate the one on the side. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, now I'm going to take my eraser and erase parts that are considered a hole. I don't like opening up the side of the egg. It's okay, we're fine. We're fine. How did I miss the hole? There we go. Just gotta get the edge of this spot. We don't need any edges there, but we do need an edge here. Okay, I think we're gonna have to put the back edge of the egg back in here. Half hole in the. Oh, hold up. Is there a way to have a half hole on the link one, like the link one? It's not like the perfect split, so you can see. Yes, we'll put the inside of the shell in. Yeah, we'll put a section of the inside of the shell. Like it's not like it's split. So like someone took a bite out of it. It's like it's cracked along. So if this is a circle, hold on. If it's a circle, it's cracked from here to here, and it's making a hole there. But this part's still intact, so it will be so that part will be visible. You just gotta fill in the Sorry, make the holes first, and then we will make adjustments to make it look better after. Need to make an adjustment. The one spot, it's this little spot right here. Oh no, that's part of is that part of the crack, maybe? Yeah, I think that fixed the issue. Then we will put the back of this egg in here. Just go like this. I don't know if I like that. Maybe I want to put the... No, I just need to put it closer to the edge, I think. Ooh, I have a sticky keep issue going on. Forgive me while sounds like it belongs in Toy Story. Sorry, everybody. I have something with the computer makes sticky keys be a problem, I think. Great, it didn't fix the sticky key issue. Sorry, we have to give my computer a little bit for it to think. I'm just going to minimize. I don't know. You guys should still see this. It's still, yeah, it's still doing that. Sorry about all the sticky key noises. It's not sticky keys. It's something else. But turning off sticky keys occasionally fixes it. But it is not fixing it this time. So currently my computer is thinking I am holding control. And all I can do is jam on my sticky key button, like the turning on and off sticky keys, and hope that fixes the problem. It is currently not fixing the problem, which is my only problem with trying to do digital art streaming. As much as I love it, it gets annoying that I have to deal with this control issue. Like I was so bad the other night that I didn't even get the chance to do my art on my own free time because it was so bad. So we will hold off for a little bit longer, and then honestly, I have no idea where we would go next. You know. Yeah, okay. I have to close Photoshop, so let me just tell you a story. Maybe in a minute. Okay, I don't know what to tell a story on. Give me a nice prompt. Oh shoot, I can't save this. Okay, well I guess I can save it as untitled. File, save as untitled. Okay, that's fun. Because I can't type, because it won't let me. Hi Tash! It's lovely to see you in here. I'm sorry that right now is not the most interesting time. My computer is being silly. So I can't, my art is basically broken. My art broke. But I am just trying to get this to start working again. So that we can continue the art. I'm really enjoying the art that my fiance has sent to me. AK is paying me for. Sticky keys. Okay, I have it set on the right settings. Is it still stuck? I think we are free. So I just need to open up all of my pages again, and then we can go back to art. My art broke. I don't know what are you talking about? This end here. Alrighty. Just gonna check that. Okay, we're good. We are back in here. We've got this back working. The problem is I don't know how to fix it by other than like getting a new art pad, which is not something I am currently for. Who purchased these badges? I was unaware. I'm sorry, my wife. I'm just so used to it being fiance that I always forget it's wife. The trans fat is my wife. We are married. We have had a wedding. I think honestly that is kind of the edge we want. Just for the like back side of the egg. It'll probably get covered up. I am drawing it on the wrong layer though. So let me put that on the proper layer and we'll go from there. It's this layer here. So we're gonna have to make sure when we do colors that we get the color right. my goodness, now I can't make the egg shape that I like. There we go. Hopefully this works now. Okay, so I want to, because I want to be lazy, I'm going to drag the cow. So it is theoretically a baby small cow, so we're gonna shrink it down just a tad. I need a lock height and how do I fix it? Shoot. There is a button for it. I can't remember how to fix it, so we're just gonna shrink it down a little bit. Hi, I don't know if I believe that it's you, Mike, to be honest, but hello if it is Mike. So we're gonna put this under all the layers except for the color layer. I'm gonna figure out how we want to place this cow to be seen. So we want like, so if cow is tilted, we have an eye and an ear. What do you think, Tori? Let me just close off this layer. This is Mike. We're watching on Tasha's phone. Well, welcome. What do you think of the placement of the baby cow? Hello, Calypso. It's so great to see you. I haven't talked to you in it. Well, I guess I talked to you in ages, but I haven't seen you in streams in ages. But Tori, I was talking about having in this hole having the eye visible, partially visible, and in this hole the ear partially visible. Sounds good. Okay. We want to put it behind this layer here. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm kind of going to copy this cow where it's visible. Okay. It's hard to tell where I need to draw lines though. Thank you. I'm currently working on Tori's badges. This was a horrible mistake. You're supposed to turn references on lower opacity so you can see. And I didn't do it. That's so much easier. But yeah, I'm making some badges for Tori. So this is the first one. This is how long people have been subbed. Oh, you're in the chat with Tori. But yeah, so then I got the cracked egg, and then now we're making it so the cow can be visible. Listening to some music and getting some cows colored. You're continuing your fish escapade. I know that was really struggle. So you were really struggling with that last time we talked. A fishcapade. Thanks, Tori. uh, redoing it since someone on the team remade the model. Oh, that sounds absolutely disgusting. The only hope is that, like, for somehow that was a better model for you to work off of. The news is copying this is like so much easier than trying to draw it to begin with. It's the great news about having such a great model to work off of. Can I do the correct buttons, please? So it doesn't need to be exact, but it can be pretty close. Taurus paid me for 6 badges, so my goal is to get, I want to say 4 of the 6 done on stream. There's a possibility that I'll do some more starting on Thursday, but on Thursday there's a chance that I'll be doing something else, which I will explain on Thursday if that something else happens. Tash had to leave, and she texted me to apologize because Mike guilt-tripped her into leaving. So now we are gonna get some color in on this cow done. So I think I'm gonna keep this art brush that I have because I don't want to deal with the bleeding, and then we'll just live with it. I need color brushes. We are not on the right layer, are we? Because we can paint over top of this, which means we're not on the right layer. I'm so confused. Where is this layer? Nope, that's... okay, I see which layer it is. Let me just adjust. Don't know how I ended up above the layer that I want to be below. But okay, that's the layer that has the color. What is this layer? Is this just a blank? I just have a blank layer in here. This is the problem when you start. I had a few layers and I was like, yeah, this is good, and then now I've added a bunch of layers and now I'm like, oh, I can't do anything. That's still not. Why is it still drawing on the wrong layer? That might be me though. I lied. Like that one actually might be me. I think I just didn't click on the color layer. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna just get the colors that we're supposed to have colored in here, and then we'll do another shading layer, which basically will just cover the holes with shading, and then I think we'll do even darker shading behind that even. Sorry, I was just reading messages from Tash and her apologies of why she's not here anymore. She wants me to make sure that I tell her when I'm streaming, so that she can so that she can watch when she can. We get this coloring done, and then we can get the shading done, and honestly then we're pretty much done this egg as well. Like, that's the great thing about some of these is, like, I don't have to worry about all of it. Well, thank you for following me, Calypso. And adding to my goal of getting to 50 followers by the end of the month. Which we are not horribly, like, you know, considering I was at like 20 followers at the beginning of the month, getting to 32. I'm really proud of that. So even if we don't make it, thank you for the follow, Amy. I just know that's my friend Amy. Look, we're now at 66% of my goal. Now the problem is, like, Tori doesn't want me to get to this goal, so everybody should get in on this goal because my partner does not want it to happen. The number, dear God, the number is getting higher. Yeah, so we only need, like, shoot, I can't think of, I'm trying to think of, like, I'm not good at math in my head, sorry, so. Yeah, so we only need 17 more people to show up and subscribe. So that it means to not subscribe, to follow my Twitch channel, so that I can get to 50 followers, and then I will be forced to shave my head on live stream. Unfollow Tori and follow you twice. Got it. No, it's the only reason Tori does not want this to be a thing is because she does not want me to shave my head. She would like me to keep my nice long hair. But I will shave it for them views. So and it will be messy and stuff because I don't know how to do it. I've never done it before. I'm gonna attempt to make some sort of hairstyle. It'll be great. I will have I think it's only one more live stream between now and the last day that this challenge will be up. But we shall see how things go. Okay, let's get some shading dealt with. So we are gonna go back to just, I didn't save the color of purple up, but I don't, do I think it matters what color shade of purple we use? When I want to make sure that the shading looks similar, so I'm just gonna, but I did not, okay, edit. I did not check what the opacity was before. Okay, so it needs to go down to 29% when I am done. And go back down to 29. Actually, do I want to go with the even darker shade? No, I don't want to go with the even darker shade, and I will explain why. For context, I'm not telling them not to, it's just my preference. By the way, make sure it's the inside of the egg. Yes, don't worry, I'm working on the inside of shading the egg now. Okay, so now we're just gonna go in here and color over top of my work here. Oh, of course I messed up my screen. Hold up. Okay, we're good. Yeah, no, this tiny brush should be good. What layer of shading do I have this on though? I need to bring this shading down to a layer that is reasonable for it to be. What layer is this? This is the eyes. Okay. Great. Sorry, I just realized that, like, I need to make sure that it's not messed up with the lines and messing up the line art. Using the wrong brush, which does not help. Let me fix that. Wow. That's okay. So, alright, this is gonna be slightly messy for a second. Okay. Just go down. Double check the layer. Okay. Ray, whose head are you shaving? I am shaving my head. I am going to be taking my hair, which is, it's up in a bun right now, so it's not super visible, but shaving all, I'm going to be trying, if we get the goal, all of this is going away. Oh, that's so scary. But whose head is being saved? I don't know what you mean. I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about. Am I on the correct? I'm on the correct layer. I'm all of that now. I'm still on the wrong brush though. Oh, here we go. Look at your goal. Oh, I have a misspelling, is what Tori's pointing out. Thanks, love, for pointing that out after what, two or three streams that I've had it. Let me just figure out what layer this is. Oh shoot, was the starting amount was 20. And I wanna, oh, 8. I might have messed this thing up now. Should be in month, day, year format. That is what format I have it in. Why does it not accept the last day of this month is it? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Maybe this will fix it. Oh, I definitely did this wrong. And we're at 33. I think we're good. I think I fixed it. There. I hope I fixed it now. It was Calypso saw it. Blame them for not noticing sooner. Alright, it should be fixed now. Can we go back to painting? Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, now we can... Now it says the correct thing for the... Why does it say 2 days now? How did it go down from... How did the date change to something that's incorrect? I will have to go in and fix that. We'll do that after we have to be very careful with this edge, because this edge will not. Actually, it doesn't matter. I lied. Forgot that black doesn't shade very much different color. It stays black. Also, happy Pride Month! Ooh, the gays! That... I don't think that's technically starts until Friday? But I also have no idea. Because I didn't realize how close it was until someone mentioned it today to me. That the Pride Parade that we have is like in a week or so or something like that. And I'm like, like already, and I'm like, oh yeah, I guess it is September in a couple days. Now I'm just gonna quickly go back into this goal thing again and see if I can fix that the date is now incorrect. Or I guess maybe it's not, maybe the timeline, I don't know. Not 150, only 50. And then step 33, which should be 08, 31, 20, 23. Why does it say 2? Well, I guess maybe it should put 07. Well, I'm going to put a different date in here real quick. That's what I'm going to use. Oh, I know how math works. Okay, there we go. I think I fixed it now. Now it says 3 days, but I'm assuming it was like the time change there. But I will be possibly making a different countdown on Thursday anyways when I stream next time, so in the end I probably did that for practically nothing. We're gonna go down to 29. Was it 29 or was it 19? It was 29. So now we are gonna think about the spots that are gonna be even darker, and we're gonna get those also highlighted. I just again want to change. I just want to 9. Yeah, 9's okay. Just gonna get the color here. I made it 10, but I'm okay with the 10% opacity versus the 9%. I don't think it'll look that different. So we think about what parts are going to be even darker. We're looking at anywhere that is along the edge of one of these. Along the eggshell edge. Pretty much this whole little corner here is going to be I'm going to do the entire the entire back part of the egg the darker color because it's in behind the cow, so that's going to be even darker. Then along this edge here, just gonna make this edge a little bit smoother there. And now we bring down the opacity to barely visible. I don't think that's visible enough. So I'm gonna bring up the opacity on this one until I think the shading is enough. Okay, I did this one at 30. I think that's good. Now I'm just gonna hold for a second to make sure that Tori doesn't say, "Oh no, that looks like Appleloose, absolute trash." Can you move the eye from the right side? Remove the eye. So you want me to remove this little piece of eye and pretend it doesn't exist. Yeah, it's possible. I think. It's just gonna be a couple steps here. Actually, the first steps are gonna be, let's get rid of the shading so it's easier to see. And then I think this is, yeah, that's the line work, so we're just gonna get rid of this line work. And then we go to the color work, and then we just fill it in with blue. There. Did that fix your issues with it? On my stream, I'm not seeing it being caught up, which I don't know how far behind I'm delayed, but by the looks of it, I'm quite delayed, but the problem with it is I shall not know until ever, basically. Okay, you like it. Okay, that is all that I needed to know. Alright, so we have save. Okay, honestly, we are... What are we doing? Egg shenanigans. So, the next one is hard. That's what I'm going to say about it. I'm going to shrink this one down. So the next one is I guess this was not the right size. The next one is hard. And I don't want to do it right now. So I'm not going to do it right now because I've only got about a half hour before I am probably gonna sign off. So I am just gonna open up a different project here that I've been working on, and I'm gonna work on that one for the rest of my stream. So I will be changing some of my information. Just gonna close this so you just so you can, I mean, you can't see anything anyways when I close it. You'll get just a black screen of sadness. So I'm just gonna open it up without the black screen of sadness. I am mostly done this project, kind of per se. I'm working on learning small animation. So we'll just kind of go with it until whatever, but I'm just going to pause for a moment while I change my Twitch information to be more accurate to what I'm now doing. Ooh, okay, hold up. I might be living in the land of accident. Oh, I am in the land of holding control. Fun fact. So this is slightly scary because I'm like doing things I don't want to do. So we're stuck anyways, which is fun. Fun fact. And I just saw. Oh my! Where does that even go? There is a spider web that is on the corner of my computer. So there's like, I need like something to show as an example. So if this is my computer, and there's like 3 little strands that are just on the edge of my computer. I need something with an edge. Hold up. Okay, so this is it. There's like 3 little strands of stuff, and it just goes that way. And it's just so far. It's so far. It's like the only thing in that direction that it could be attached to is either the top of my blinds cover, or somewhere on the blinds, or somewhere on the window. There's nothing else up there. He's so far. Like, I don't think he's alive. The spider that is in here, I don't think is alive anymore. Because it started building webs, and then I just didn't ever clean them up. And I only noticed that it exists when I stream because I turn on a ring light in behind. The ring light has web in it that has not changed since the last time I turned it on. And then there's a strand from my camera to my computer, and I just noticed the one that is all the way to the side. But there's a chance that that has always been there, and I just didn't see it because I just haven't cleaned up the spider web because I don't like cleaning up spider web. But like, it hasn't. The amount of spider web has not increased. Can we please get back to art, please, computer? Sorry, ignore like me playing with my sticky key buttons to make it work. Come on. Finally work for me. Nope, we are still stuck in this land of we're not allowed to draw. So we will hold off here for a little bit. Talking about spiders, I guess. We have a few people in the chat. How have your days been? I see the word red, and I'm not sure what the word red means. But I mean, red is my favorite color. Can I show this off? I'm gonna try. I can just. So I have a stripe that is a beige color, and then it goes to red. The land of red. I have tilted this camera so much. The flesh color top, and the rest is red. Yes, so that was not intentional. I did not mean to have like I went so far down. Sorry, I just like, and now I'm so little. Sorry. Let me just. There we go. Okay, that's better. We might move the camera some more, but for now this will do. Can we check if we are able to go into art? No, we cannot go into art yet. Maybe that we are done for the night apparently, but I will hold off for a couple more minutes. We can talk about a couple more things while we see if my computer is gonna let me do anything, because I can end my stream and that's about it. That's about what I can do right now. For the stream, I can't even type in the chat. I can't try to raid someone. I am just stuck because this computer is telling me that I'm not allowed to do anything unless it involves holding control. But yeah, so anyways, we were talking about the colors. So I didn't mean to make like a flesh color room with like a flesh color tone at the top and then like red. It was just like, oh, this is a nice two colors together. Let's do that. Tori has called it oh shoot, what is the, I'm trying to think of this, it's a serial killer, and Tori is just in the chat now calling it the murder room. So flesh and blood. Yeah, my office is flesh and blood, and it was unintentional, though in fairness the blood color, this red is not blood color. I know it's not like directly the same as it is in real life as it is on stream, but I can guarantee, like, it's too bright to be blood. But it also is very much like a flesh and blood room. It was unintentional, okay? I didn't mean for it to happen, it just did. I just wanted my office to be red with some accent color. Okay, let's try some jamming sticky keys again. I don't know if we're gonna get anywhere. I will hold on for a little bit longer. Okay, we'll hold off for a little bit. I swear the fact that my walls could hide the blood is a complete Coincidence, I swear, officer. I guess I can change my chat and oh no, I can't change my chat and my information. I was like, I guess I could change my information while I'm stuck in this abyss, but I can't because I'm stuck in the abyss of not being able to do anything. This is frustrating. Like, honestly, I don't know what program it is, but I can't find anything. I mean, I haven't looked a lot online, but like I can't find online where it says like, here's your issues and why you can't see anything. Why it happens and how to fix it. Like, I haven't found anything because I can't imagine it being Photoshop or my computer by themselves, because I've used both of those without the drawing pad and have never had any issues. However, I don't see anything about the drawing pad causing that issue. So I don't know how it could be the drawing pad. But I also haven't used this computer a lot, so it could be just Photoshop and the computer. Come on, let me sticky keys into fixing this. Nope, I thought for a second we were fixed, but we're not. I'm gonna try to open my Photoshop that I'm trying to open, just because it's easy to check if it's still doing it once I'm on that screen. But I don't think I can open it because I'm holding control. Of course you clipped. Of course you clipped me saying that. Oh, we might have entered the world of it working again. Just in time for like me to be like, it's kind of late. I don't know. We'll see. No, we are still in control land, and I don't think I want to start something this late. So I am sorry for everybody who's like held on this long and everything like that. I am unfortunately going to have to call it a night just because my computer is not letting me live my life. It's frustrating me. I've unplugged my art pad. I'm not doing any more tonight. I hope you enjoyed the 3 cows that we did this time. I might do 3 cows on Thursday, but Thursday is most likely also a different stream depending on how things go. Next Saturday I should Sunday I should be back to my gaming, and then of course if I stream any extra days, I have decided that I'm going to be playing Ark on any days that I have no scheduled stuff, and then I do it and I stream anyways. It will be Ark Survival. So if you enjoy that, make sure you leave a follow, and I will try to have this video posted on YouTube before we actually have the end. I can't raid anyone tonight, unfortunately, because my computer is not letting me type anything, so I can't fix the problem. So good night, everybody. I would love to raid them. I can't raid. I cannot type because of the button. So if Tori can get a raid going, Tori's gonna send a raid. Tori said for me to check on Discord and see. Oh, maybe a control panel. No, because I can't. I might, hold up. Might be able to copy. Where are you asking me to look? I don't know where you want me to be. Oh. Okay. I'm going to try to copy and paste. So that I can raid someone. Alright, we can raid someone. This is great. Okay, we'll be there momentarily. Bye, everybody. I'm sorry.